You'll need to get on elizabethtown.kctcs.edu to access Blackboard, and what you will click on is My Path. And I need to tell you probably that your screen is going to look just a little bit different than mine. I'm coming in as an instructor, and yours may look a little bit different. So don't worry about that if it does. You click on My Path, which takes you to this kind of screen. To get to Blackboard, you can see the PeopleSoft Campus Solutions, which you get on there for your financial aid information and that sort of thing, and your schedule of classes, your email. You can click on there and email me, and my email is at the top of the syllabus. And your Blackboard Learn is where you will access your class. So you click on Blackboard Learn, and it will take you to courses. You'll have to click on courses and then find your class. This class is Reading 20 Improved College Reading. You'll click on that and it will take you to this screen. This screen is where you will do your work, or you will access your work from the screen. And I'll go through these. I won't click on them because it takes a little time for them to come up right now, but I will kind of show you what they are. The bulk of what you're going to do, just about all of it, is under Content, which you're seeing right now. Your calendar, you may use it for your own purposes. We don't put anything on it here because I give you your master calendar. Every Wednesday, you'll get a new announcement telling you what's going on. All you need to do to access all of this is click on the headings. The headings will take you to the rest of the information. I will open at some point the discussions, and what this is going to be for, it's not going to be something required. It's going to be something that you guys can get on and ask a question of the entire class, reach out to other students or me, and everyone can see the answers. So that will be something available to you. You click on here to see what your grade is. Let me let you know right now that you will probably have a 0. Reason for that is some of the assignments that were due for last term, which ended on October 8th, have not yet cleared out. Don't worry about that at all. When the new class actually starts on the 16th, those will clear out and go away. So don't worry about it, but you can click on here to find out what your grade is. You can send messages through here. You click on that and follow the instructions, and those are pretty easy to take care of. If you would want to meet me at Zoom, or several students want to meet me on, it's like Zoom, it's called Collaborate here. You would tell me you want to meet me at a certain time. We would set something up. I do teach other classes on campus, so I won't be available for every time you want, but we'll figure out something. And then if you say at 10 o'clock on a Thursday, I'll meet you on there. We click join session and we can have a little Zoom meeting. Okay, let's take a look at your course content and how it's set up. The first thing you're going to get on is your orientation. Again, you click on the heading and it will bring up everything under there. I talked to you when I was on camera myself about the syllabus and master calendar. Those are both right here. You click on that and it will bring up 2 links for you to download. You can download these and print them. If you don't have a printer at home, I'm sure your closest KCTCS campus will have one. So you would just click on that, download it, and then print it. Same way with your master calendar. If you just want to open them and look at them, again, you just click on these headings where you see the little finger sticking up. So that's your syllabus and master calendar. The next thing you're going to see are how-to videos. There are videos that I have made that will show you how to do various things in Blackboard. Many people are not familiar with that, so this is helpful. You can do any of these. Sometimes if you have something called MindTap in your writing class, you'll have to be able to disable pop-up blockers. We recommend that you use Mozilla Firefox for your browser. Sometimes it works in Chrome, sometimes it doesn't. but Firefox is the most reliable one I have found. And this will show you how to do this so you can get on your third-party websites like MindTap or MathLab or something like that. Some of the things you'll be required to do will be on a Word document. This will show you step by step how to do that. How to submit a written assignment, same thing. It'll show you step by step. And how to take a test on Blackboard. Don't be alarmed that it says you have so many tests. Very often those are just assignments that I give you and I put them in test format. This tells you how to do that and how to use Collaborate, how to find research. These are just to help you. If you want to look at them, you don't know how to do something, check here first because it might answer your question for you. The two things that you're going to need to do by Wednesday the 18th are to send me an email. This shows me that you know how to send your emails and I receive them properly, and your syllabus quiz. You will need to read your syllabus thoroughly and take this quiz before you can send me this email. Okay, so you will type an email to me and type this information in the email and send it to me. So that is how you're going to take care of that. This tells you what you need to do, and this is your due date for that. You're going to type this in bold print. Okay, then you can take your syllabus quiz before or after that. That's not a problem, and that's due by the 18th. So you need to do that pretty quickly. That's all that's due this week. Now, starting on as soon as you get finished with this, then you can start your chapter information and assignments. Here are where each of your 10 chapters are going to be discussed and your assignments. This is just additional information, technology 101, and a few things like that, information if you want it. But here's your first chapter. When it says video lecture, exercises, and quiz, you click on that and you can access all of this. Now, the first thing you're going to do when you're assigned a chapter is every one of the chapters this will be one of the first things you'll see. You will click on that and I'll show you what's here. The first thing you want to do is have your book open to the chapter. If you don't have your book yet, be sure you get it as soon as possible. Here is the chapter scan, chapter 1 scan. You can click on that and access your book, your chapter for this week. This is also the story that you'll need to do. I did that separately, but it is included in this chapter scan. And I will be talking about PowerPoints. So these are your PowerPoints, which are the highlights of the chapter. So the first thing you need to do is gather this information and click on this link. That is your video lecture. So you need to kind of pretend you're in class. You will have your book open to the chapter. You'll follow along the lecture. Within the lecture, there are practices that you will complete on Blackboard. So you can watch this and do the practices as you go, or you can watch the whole thing and do your practices afterwards. But this is your first stop when we start a chapter. Watch the video lecture. You can look at the PowerPoints, and that's your chapter scan just for this week. Once you're finished with that, here are your practices. These 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, are actually within the video. So those you can do as you go or afterwards. The last 3 in every chapter are going to be your mastery test. It just provides you tests how you're doing on whatever it is we were talking about. This is your story. Chapter 1 master practice is your story that you will have to read and click on this heading and answer the questions and then click submit. And then this is a little quiz over what we studied in the lecture. That's how each one of your chapters will carry out. They won't all have this many practices. You had quite a few in this one, but some of them will have a few less than this. So again, what you'll need to do is click on the very first video lecture, exercises and quiz, watch that video. You can print your PowerPoints, whatever you want to do. and follow along. It's just like you're in class. These are much shorter than a real class would be. This one is 13, 15, almost 14 minutes long. So hopefully this will help you. Uh, every chapter, that chapter will be open until Tuesday the 24th, and then another chapter will open that Wednesday. Chapter 2 and 3 will be the next one. Check your master calendar for that. Well, I hope this was helpful to you, and I'm available if you have any questions. Please don't hesitate to ask me, and I look forward to working with you in class. Thank you very much.